Thank y'all so much for clicking on today's video. In today's video, we are going to be covering a lot of stuff, from Alex Jones's cat, and then McNuggets being plant-based now, and so much more. So
Great.
hold on to your hats, folks. Grab something to drink or eat, and let's get right on into it.
I didn't like McNuggets when they weren't made out of chicken. So I think I'm really gonna not like McNuggets when they're not made out of plants either, and they're still called McNuggets. So welcome to 1984. McDonald's has announced it will start selling plant-based chicken McNuggets. Look, y'all, there's a lot of sophistry, and the way you psychologically abuse people is not only change definitions, but then do all this weird conflating things with oxymoronic terms like plant-based chicken. And now they're literally going to refer to that soy processed kibble that was previously called chicken that wasn't chicken. Now they're going to call it plant-based chicken. And I promise you there's no plants involved. No plants are harmed in the making
of course not.
the plant-based chicken McNugget. Just like no chickens were harmed in making of the prior chicken McNugget.
Also, the planet is definitely not harmed at all when they make these plant-based, very like eco-friendly, zero footprint.
Right. Once again, I want
to
to point out that the reason they want us to eat a soy crunchy Funko Pop chicken McNugget is because we are the CO2, you all. We are the CO2. So that's why we need to eat soy-based kibble
delicious.
So that we can reduce ourselves. So there you go. So as of right now, the plant-based nuggets can only be bought at McDonald's in Germany, but if the nuggets are proven to be a success, I can only think of our little dog.
I know, Nugget. Funny.
They could find themselves on McDonald's menus. The new McPlant nuggets are a collaboration with Beyond Meat,
Oh, good.
an artificial meat company that received financial backing from Gil Bates in its early years. Per MSN, ingredients can be found in the new plant-based nuggets are peas, corn, wheat, and tempura batter.
I highly doubt any of those are really in them.
If there's any of you older folks with gray in your beard, and hopefully that's just the men watching, that can remember the sucralose product in the yellow packet Splenda.
Ooh.
Okay, so anybody that can remember the Splenda and the Splenda marketing will remember that was made out of bananas and milk. So there you go. So
oh my goodness.
If you think that the McPlant nuggets are made with peas, corn, wheat, and tempura bread, I can promise you that maybe very small.
Now, do they bleed like chicken nuggets, though?
Real chicken nuggets didn't look like chicken and barely look like nuggets. So this is becoming more dystopian and artificial, surreal. This is like a meta nugget, y'all.
For real.
This is meta nuggets for betas, okay? So let's see, tempura batter. And they just repeat themselves, too, because that's part of the programming. The plant-based McNuggets aren't the first time McDonald's has placed synthetic plant-based meat on its menu. Back in 2021, McDonald's introduced the McPlant Burger. Oh My Mag reported the McPlant Burger was a major flop in the United States, but was well received in Europe. Well, that does not surprise me. The McPlant Burger was eventually pulled from McDonald's menus in the United States after the plant-based burger was only sold 20 times a day on average at McDonald's busiest chains. McDonald's, and what happens also is as your customer that enjoys that product dies off rather rapidly, you kind of lose consumers. So it's kind of a self-fulfilling goodness. And, and that being said, not to be morbid or anything, but all of this plant-based agenda. Like the people that are willingly ignorant enough to eat this slop, it is a self-filtering. This whole process of what's being done to us is a self-filtering process. So McDonald's is rolling out both a McPlant burger and a non-chicken McNugget at its restaurant in Germany. That comes from Fox 11 Los Angeles. McDonald's isn't the only fast food chain that is collaborating with Beyond Meat. Gateway Pundit previously reported that KFC is testing a new menu offering for its restaurants.
No way.
Meatless fried chicken.
Ooh.
So we won't need to go into the new meatless fried chicken, and I'm sure it's just comprised of broccoli, cauliflower.
The most wholest ingredients.
And Brussels sprouts.
Yeah, of course. Of course.
So there you go, y'all. Be on the lookout. Anybody watching from Germany, be on the lookout for some meatless chicken McNuggets. Meatless chicken McNuggets. There's no
chicken in it.
There's no meat. There's no chicken, and there's no McNuggets. And there certainly isn't peas, corn, wheat, and tempura.
Yeah. So before we get into the Alex Jones article about his cat and what's happening with his cat,
minds want to know.
We have some new awesome shirts.
Hot and we wanted off to show presses. They just came in the mail today.
Not today, Schwab.
Not today, Schwab.
And I'll switch them over to your camera.
We got a couple different designs here. So here is that design there.
And at the bottom of it says Schwab. Boom, there you go. And then mine is a little bit different.
He's kind of peering out through the words like a creeper.
Yeah, exactly. So there's two different renditions. Exactly. So I think it's very unique, and I absolutely love them. And also, they're printed right here in America, so they'll get to you within a week. And
we want to thank our super subscriber Barry and Barry. There's a very trendy black Not Today Schwab t-shirt headed your way, buddy.
Yeah, exactly. Because he came up with the idea, and we're like, that is a great idea.
He texted me, and I was like, that is fabulous. Awesome. And Matt looked it up in a hot minute. So there you go.
Anyway.
So check it out. Check out TheTexasBoys.com.
Yep. And that's one of the best ways to support the channel and everything that we do, because YouTube has been censoring a lot of the freedom channels, y'all. And we don't make any money off of YouTube.
Super shadow banning.
So the only way how we can keep making this type of content for y'all is with y'all going over and checking out TheTexasBoys.com and buying our products. And also we have our own coffee line, our own honey line, organic, non-vaccinated honey over there. Go check it out with some bulk tea.
And the great thing about the merch, it's an excellent conversation starter.
Yeah.
And at a minimum, you'll get a good chuckle from whoever. So it's good stuff, good times, spreading some levity. You know, you take a very complex, very serious subject, you add some levity to it, and it just helps. A teaspoon of sugar helps the medicine go down. Now, that would be an organic,
of course,
sugar, right? That is non-processed. It wouldn't be a sugarless sugar. It wouldn't be a sugar substitute. Okay.
All right, let's go ahead and get into this article.
This is not a joke, folks. Alex Jones says the DOJ wants his cat for the I don't even know. I know it's kind of weird with the them tube, but when you say the Sandy Hook word, like they're real weird about like even pulling that kind of stuff. Weird. But yeah, so the DOJ wants Alex Jones's cat because it is of high monetary value. In a new video, host of InfoWars, Alex Jones announced that the Department of Justice is attempting to seize his cat. The video, which was captioned "Exclusive, DOJ investigates Alex Jones's cat, not satire," was uploaded by Alex Jones's wife, Erica Jones. In the video, Jones said the Department of Justice spent several minutes asking him about his cat's value in his most recent bankruptcy hearing. Jones would go on to say they wanted to know if assets were hidden in the cat.
Like they put money in the cat?
Was it like a meatless cat?
Like, hey, we'll go ahead and con the cat into like eating all of our money or something, like a big asset of money.
The cat was like $2,000. It is a ragdoll cat. We really do love it, but they were really serious about the cat for the victims' families.
What in the world?
Jones would continue his statement by saying, "This is next level harassment," and stated, "What do they want next, my children?" Well, guess what, y'all? The Just Us system, they do. They do want your children. They don't want They don't just want Alex Jones's cat. They want
everything.
They want our cows, right? Because they fart. And we're the CO2, you know, they want our cows, they want our chickens, right?
Yep.
Because they're dirty and they spread disease. They want any protein-based, high nutritional value food source that can be managed by the individual on a homestead or in their backyard or in their neighborhood or whatever. And they need to take all of that stuff away, you know, because it's dirty. And they even want Mushu. Poor Mushu, Alex Jones's $2,000 ragdoll cat. The host of InfoWars made it clear that his 5-year-old cat, Mushu, isn't going anywhere, and he will not give his cat over to the DOJ. Alex Jones is currently in the midst of attending both personal and corporate bankruptcy hearings after he was sued by the school's families, listing assets including pets during bankruptcy proceedings in several states. The Gateway Pundit reported back in December of last year that Alex Jones declared bankruptcy after being sued for over $1 billion with a B, $1 billion. Wow. So this is the Just Us system. They can financially destroy a person, and they're not even allowed to defend themselves. They were proven. He was deemed guilty, and these gigantic lawsuits were strictly over punitive damages. So he wasn't even able to defend himself. He wasn't even able to face his accusers or anything like that. Previously, the judge overseeing Jones's case ordered for his assets to be frozen and they're only used for normal living expenses. Judge Barbara Bellis. Oh, children are their oppressors and women rule over them. Children are their oppressors. Purple-haired children are their oppressors, and women rule over them. Judge Barbara Bellis ruled. Women rule over them. Judge Barbara Bellis ruled. With the exception of ordinary living expenses, the defendant, Alex Jones, is not to transfer, encumber, dispose, or remove his assets out of the United States until further order of the court. Thanks, Barb. Thanks, Barb. You're a great American. So there you go. It's not a joke. They want
not
Mushu.
funny.
Okay? They want
funny.
Mushu. And they want, if you're raising dairy goats, right? Or you're raising sheep for meat, they want your sheep. So you can laugh about Mushu, but they're coming for your cow. They're coming for your steer. They're coming for your goat, right? They're coming for your sheep, right? They're coming for your chickens with their H5N1, right? And there's going to be a new Juicy Juice with the H5N1. Don't forget to trust the science because it's safe and effective. Okay?
What's the next one?
So the next one, this is really good news. This is some great stuff here. Big Pharma and Coca-Cola.
Dude.
Big Pharma and Coca-Cola turning obese American teenagers into patients for life with obesity injection drugs.
Ooh.
That has scary side effects. So look,
yummy.
not trying to fat shame anybody.
No.
All right. But hey, man, it would be nice. Hey, get motivated. Get off the couch. Turn off the Xbox. Go for a jog. Go for a brisk walk.
Trigger warning.
Okay.
Yeah, this is trigger warning.
Good call, Matt.
Yeah, trigger warning. These words aren't our words. We are reading an article.
Hide the women and children.
Yeah, exactly. So if you are triggered, that's your own fault. You can click off the video now.
Hi, they, them, and those, and theirs, and Zir and Zim.
So there you go. You've been warned. Trigger warning.
Does America really need an obesity drug for 12-year-olds that cause cancer tumors? I mean, the only thing I would want to trade my obesity for as a 12-year-old would be for tumors.
Oh,
I mean, that's just a great trade-off. I mean, you know, what? Wait. And I always love the crazy, insane drug names. Wegovy, which is semaglutide, yummy, is now the first FDA approved. Oh, wait a minute. It's safe and effective.
Oh,
the science.
Oh, we're good.
The fruit.
Never mind.
The Food and Drug Administration that's there to serve and protect us, that has always faithfully been there by our side
every time
through the Johnson & Johnson baby powder and through all of the different medications and the inflammatory meds and all that stuff. Yeah, the FDA, because we need, you know what? We need regulations, man. We need government people, and we need educated government people that are much smarter than us and that know what is best for us and that do what they say and not as they do. We need those people to approve weight loss drugs for obese adolescents that is taken once a week. Wegovy lists its serious side effects as possible thyroid tumors that include cancer. Got a swelling in your neck, trouble swallowing, and shortness of breath? That's not obesity talking. That's your new weight loss prescription drug. Capitulating what's also known in lab-tested rodents as medullary thyroid carcinoma, MTC. That's not all, folks. Wegovy is an injectable prescription that can cause inflammation of the pancreas, gallstones, kidney failure, rapid heartbeat while at rest, depression, and, of course, thoughts of suicide. Look, listen, and any of you retard, tinfoil hat wearing conspiratards, all right? They are not trying to kill these fat kids, all right?
Absolutely
Just
not.
so you know.
They're trying to save them.
They're not it's for the better, it's for the greater good.
Yeah, exactly.
This is a utilitarian application.
Yeah.
Experts have weighed in. Oh, I love the pun. That was good. Wegovy is a lifelong injection medication because once a person stops taking it, they regain the weight they lost, according to a clinical study. So what's really cool is if you get some poor obese kid to start shooting this stuff up, like he can't stop. So the drug manufacturers have a patient for life. That's kind of great. That's good job security. That's a nice cash flow.
Yeah.
So that's a pretty good scheme.
So instead of, this poor kid changing his diet, of course we can just fix it with a shot.
Change your diet. That's like 1800s.
I mean,
where's the science in that? Where's the logic and rationale in that? No, you need some. The reason you're fat, Junior, is because you have a lack of Wegovy in your system. And you don't have enough thyroid tumors.
And we know all skinny people take this like Coca-Cola Pharma, big pharma like shot. Yeah,
and I think it's really cool how like Coca-Cola teamed up with Big Pharma. I think that's very benevolent of them. Yep. They have nothing but our best interests at heart. It's really good. This is great. So this way, people continue to swill the cancer water, the Coca-Colas, whether it's, hey, man, and hey, if you don't like the sugary corn syrup, high fructose corn syrup, you can always slurp down a Coke Zero, which has got your Ace K. And your,
that's way worse.
It's
so much worse.
Sucralose. It's got your bananas and milk, and then your Ace K, Ace K potassium. Oh, it's so yummy and healthy and nutritious.
Oh, my goodness.
Experts have weighed in, pun intended, on one of the most absurd side effects of getting Wegovy injections, or better stated, a side effect of not taking the injections anymore after starting them, which includes putting all the weight right back on that was lost. Ready for your lifelong injection medication? That's the punishment for eating fast food and drinking soda pop for all your childhood years. Data from clinical trials showed patients experience weight regain once they stop taking the medication, says a representative of Novo Nordisk, of the pharmaceutical company behind creating of the obesity jabs, when speaking to NBC News about it. Watch, We're Being Poisoned, where Russell Brand discusses with a Coke whistleblower the ridiculousness of how medications in this country make people sicker and sicker, in the tandem with the sugar-laden soft drinks and the processed junk science food. High fructose corn syrup and canola oil are fattening up children faster than Willy Wonka can say, eat more chocolate bars. America is the home of processed foods that fatten up children right out of the womb, including infant formulas. Most meat and dairy products in this country contain artificial growth hormones to fatten up animals and to make them produce more milk or eggs.
That's true.
This is turning a country full of fat children into obese children, teens, and adults. Then there's HFCS, a concentrated sugar that catapults the body into obesity, diabetes, and cancers. High fructose corn syrup. Pile more frosting on that cake by adding canola oil to almost every processed food in order to preserve it longer, while shortening human life faster than margarine. Even artificial sweeteners like aspartame can cause weight gain, doing the exact opposite of what they are advertised to help with.
No way.
Canola oil coagulates in the body and causes rapid weight gain and memory loss. No wonder the kids can't figure out how they got so heavy, while their doctor blames the parents and the grandparents for having predisposed genetics of fatness that they passed on to the morbidly obese children who just ate 2 double cheeseburgers and some super-sized fries with a Diet Coke to wash it all down. Want to lose weight without turning yourself into a cancer factory? Look into natural remedies for weight loss.
Oh, man.
Yeah, like stop bending your elbow and opening your mouth. You know, just like, how about some fasting, some intermittent fasting? Not only will it not kill you.
How about just stop eating junk food or stop eating at McDonald's and stuff like that? It's like common sense.
That is so hateful and mean.
I know.
And judgmental. Hateful, mean, and judgmental.
I know.
I mean, you're much more loving if you just allow and watch these people eat themselves to death.
Yeah.
And maybe even like say, hey, do you want another Big Mac? Here's $5. You know, maybe even help them along. You know, speed up the process.
Yeah, exactly.
So, yeah, you can always like just use some common sense and eat less. Maybe fast, intermittent fast, drink more water. How about just drink a gallon of water a day, right?
But now we got a drug for it, though.
Now we got Coke Zero water, and you can drink a gallon of Coke Zero.
All right, y'all, that is the end of the video. Thank y'all so much for watching it. Go check out our new t-shirts, Not Today, Schwab, and also our hats, Make Common Sense Common Again. And also, We Are the CO2 hats. They're really comfy.
And we had some requests for hoodies, so we designed some hoodies as well.
Exactly.
And, you know, this is a value for value proposition, so if you like what we're doing, please support us by shopping at our store, and we'll see y'all in the next video.
All right. See y'all later. Bye.